welcome to No Particular Reason, episode 4. Today I'm going to be interviewing my father about how we got so swole. Let's introduce him. Steve Fox, everybody.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you. I just love it. Man, it's been several times. And just good to catch up again.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you're always welcome back here whenever you leave. Just tell us about your life, you know?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just a proud father of some good kids.
Oh.
And hot wife, sugar mama.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, pretty much all my dreams have come true over the years.
How sweet.
That's the truth.
Well, let's move on to what the people really came for. How'd you get swole, sir?
Well, it all started back in junior high, really.
It's junior, all the way back to junior high, man.
Middle school, a lot of you youngsters call it middle school nowadays. So, yeah, that's when I started talking to the iron.
And for those of you who don't know, talking to the iron means pumping iron or lifting weights for the layman out there.
Or getting swole.
Yeah.
So that started back in middle school, and I always enjoyed it. I liked the sensation and the feel that it gave me, and the sense of accomplishment. And I tended to be a lot stronger than most people in the room, and so that was a big boost. And I would make pretty quick gains, and it was just fun for me. It always has been.
Cool. Our next question we have here is, you had a falling out there of lifting weights. What got you back into it?
Well, in high school and college, I always lifted with friends. And it was fun. It was kind of social, and we always were having fun. And then once I graduated and moved for my job, I pretty much had to lift on my own, and so that's kind of a bummer. But I kept doing it, all through from about 94 until 2004 or 5. And then that got old, and I just slowly would do it less and less and less because it just wasn't that much fun, and I was getting tired of the same workouts and the same routines, because when you don't have anybody to teach you anything else, you just keep doing the same stuff. And so it got old, so I just kind of slowly got out of it more and more. And then that was about it. So then about 3 months ago, I joined a CrossFit gym. And for those folks that don't know, CrossFit is a combination of conditioning and weightlifting. And they'll do a warm-up, and then they'll do a weightlifting strength portion of the workout, and then a conditioning portion of the workout. It usually lasts about an hour. And it's in a gym setting with other people that have similar goals and personalities, and it's just a lot of fun. So I got back into that about 3 months ago, and been doing it ever since. Even through the coronavirus epidemic, when the gym was shut down, they were able to send us workouts, and I was able to continue with those workouts here at home. Not with any weights really to speak of, but more aerobics and calisthenics movements.
So tell me, did you struggle over COVID? Struggle to continue trying to get back in shape? Or was it not really that hard?
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't hard for me to keep going and doing a workout several times a week, but it was not as good of a workout as being in the gym, because at the gym you have coaches and you have peers, and they push you and congratulate you and encourage you, whereas at home I just had my family to encourage me, which is good, but you know, coaches and peers are always, you know, they're a little bit, they push you a little bit harder. So I was able to do the workouts, just not as effective as being in the gym.
Does it feel good to be back in the gym?
Yeah, it feels fantastic. Yeah, I had some ankle problems. I have had ankle problems for probably 20 years, and now that I'm kind of losing some weight and getting more activity, and actually starting to run a little bit more, my ankle pain is really starting to go away a lot. So
That's good. That's good.
Huge help to mentally, you know.
Not having that pain in your ankle is probably boosting you off.
It is. It's like, you know.
All right. The next question I have, is do you have any anecdotes for our listeners? Because
What do you mean by anecdotes?
oh well, I don't really know, but sometimes you have some like clever things to say, and I was wondering if you could bring that onto the show today.
Well, I said talking to the iron. Is that
Well,
what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's probably, yeah.
Okay. I got a story.
Oh.
One story in particular that while I was at Purdue, I was lifting with Pete and Jeff. These guys were big power lifters, so I lifted with them. I was in a couple of competitions with those guys, and Jeff had real long hair, probably down to the middle of his back, and he was probably about 6'2", 6'3", real big guy, and he was getting ready to squat. And so he walked up to the bar and getting jacked up, ready to go, and he smacked his forehead on the bar just to get himself really pumped up and jacked and ready to go.
That was on purpose.
That was on purpose. So he walked up to the bar, getting ready to, get under the bar to squat, hit his head on the bar just to get ready.
Oh no.
And so then he kind of
see what's coming.
cut his head a little bit here, and then blood was just running down his face. But he went ahead and squatted and did. I think it was a PR for him that day. So I mean, blood was dripping on the floor and everything. It was cool.
Well,
he was a beast.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
I don't really have anything to say. That's pretty impressive.
Yep, he's a good dude.
I thought when you said he smacked his forehead on the bar, I thought what was coming was his hair would like wrap around the bar and he would like try to lift it up, but then his hair would get caught. As you mentioned how long his hair was, but
He did have long hair, but it wasn't like that. Yeah.
It wasn't
It was
relevant.
just to get him wound up, get ready to roll. Yes.
for our last question today,
Mhm.
what is your goal SWOLE level?
I really don't have any specific SWOLE level, but I would like to weigh about 185 and look good in a swimsuit and have, even less pain than I do now. Have enough conditioning or be in good enough shape to walk or run up and down stairs, and be active out in the yard, and not have a gut over my belt in the front like I have for years and years. So it's really a combination of feeling good and looking what I would think would be looking good.
Well, thank you for coming on our show today, Dad.
Thanks for having me so much.
I mean, Steve Fox.
Yeah,
We're not related.
it was a real pleasure.
It was a real pleasure to see you again. I don't really see you very often. It was really nice catching up.
Yep, it was.
Thank you for coming on the
Thank
show.
you. See you, folks.
All right, that was today's episode of No Particular Reason, How to Get Swole by Steve Fox. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later for next week's video.